Lauren Griffin is one of 4 candidates running to be the next Augusta County Clerk of Courts. For the past 15 years, Griffin has worked as a paralegal for the Augusta County Commonwealth's Attorney's Office. I sat down with Griffin earlier this week to interview her about her candidacy. Griffin works closely with the clerk's office in her current position with the Augusta County Commonwealth's Attorney's Office. She told me this qualifies her more than any of her opponents in the race.
Well, right now I'm a paralegal with the Augusta County Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, so I feel like my current position puts me in the center for what the circuit court clerk does and handles. I have numerous responsibilities. I pretty much start files from the get-go, so I make sure they all have, I get the warrants, I open them, I run criminal history, background checks, I do Virginia sentencing guidelines, I make sure if they need prior convictions, I have those. I'm responsible for filing all the drug lab certificates, meeting all those deadlines, the Melendez-Diaz letters, which all have deadline dates like 7 days before, 14 days before. In the circuit court, I used to handle all the grand juries, like in files prepared for grand jury, and all the indictments, but now another paralegal shares in that responsibility. But, and then on misdemeanor appeals day, I oversee all the orders that go to circuit court for restoration of driving privileges, restoration of firearm rights. I feel like my position just puts me more in a hand-in-hand position with the circuit court because, I mean, of course it's more on the criminal side than the civil side, but we do touch a little bit with the restorations and stuff, but, I mean, the criminal side is a big aspect of what the circuit court handles.
Griffin said if she is elected as the next Augusta County Clerk of Courts, she is in it for the long haul.
I just want to let people know that if I was elected, I've been a paralegal for 15 years, and I continue to be a paralegal. I mean, I enjoy it. If I don't get this position, I will continue to be a paralegal. I like the criminal justice field in general. So it would be the same thing with getting the clerk's position. I mean, I'm in it for the long haul. At 41 years of age, I could easily do another 20 years. I'm not in it for any short-term amount of time.
Griffin touted her extensive experience with circuit court juries as yet another reason she feels she is qualified for the office.
I've also sat in the circuit court. In the earlier days, like several years ago, I used to go over for the plea days, which was all day, involved an all-day thing. You'd be there from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock. Every 15 minutes there was a new case. Sometimes it was like 30 cases a day. I also have experience participating in jury trials, which can go long lengths of time. And I've participated in some multi-day jury trials, which are all exciting, and I like being able to have that input, like having Tim or Lee having asked me, what do you think, how is it going, during breaks and stuff, and it's nice to have that input on important things in the office.
Working as a paralegal for the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, Griffin has close interactions with the clerk's office on a regular basis. She said she has great relationships with the current staff, and if elected, she wouldn't make any changes in regards to staffing.
Like I just said about having a good rapport with the staff. I mean, I also work closely with numerous other people, the local attorneys, judges, court staff, victim witness, which runs out of our office, the sheriff's office, the Virginia State Police, and I feel like I have a good relationship with everybody. The current clerk staff they're wonderful people, they're very friendly, and I wouldn't dream of making any changes if I was elected.
Griffin doesn't have any big name endorsements like her opponents, but she contributes that to being the last declared candidate to announce her bid for the office.
I kind of feel like you can run a campaign without an endorsement. I mean, it's all about who the voters want. I mean, it would be nice to, of course, helpful to have an endorsement, but I think you can successfully run a campaign without one or two numerous specific people.
If potential voters want to get to know more about Lauren Griffin's campaign and what she brings to the table, she will be at the Augusta County Fair from July 30th through August the 3rd.
I'm planning on being at the Stewart-Straff Firemen's Parade, followed by the Augusta County Fair. At the fair, I'll have a booth, and we'll be there the entire 5 days. So people are willing to come by and see me. I'll be there.
In the Breaking Through Newsroom, Theodore Whitelow, Breaking Through News.